Hey folks, Crazy Clown Radio here again, and this time we're going to look at game number 3 in our 20 from 1994 series, and this is a racing game created by the companies TV Games Incorporated, Midway, and Nintendo. This is the first in the Cruisin' series, and this is called Cruisin' USA. Man, this was a lot of fun. This came in a number of different cabinets. There was a stand-up, there was a regular sit-down, and then there was a two-player dual sit-down, in which two players could play at once. As different cars. And you have your typical steering wheel, gas and brake pedal, and you have a 4-gear gear shift. You also have a start button and a radio button. So yeah, you can listen to some radio tracks, and there is also 3 viewpoint buttons. You can see the view from inside your car, like a cockpit. You can see the view from behind, and you can see the view from above. But yeah, this was meant to showcase the capabilities of the upcoming Nintendo 64 system. It was still a ways off, but man, this game is so cool. You can choose to drive in a location in the U.S. There are like 10 different locations, or you can choose to cruise the USA and face a whole bunch of settings. You get to drive in all the same cities that you could just choose from one at a time. Plus, there's extra ones. There are 4 medium difficulty cities or places around the U.S. that you can drive. There are 3 expert difficulty and 3 easy difficulties. This costs you 3 credits to play, and then 2 to continue. But you get a free game if you make first place. Isn't that nice? You can also choose automatic or manual transmission. Always do automatic. And there are initially 4 different cars you can select from, but if you hold down the View 2 button, the second view button, then you can unlock 3 different cars. And with this viewpoint, you get the best, smoothest graphics. If you use one of the different viewpoints, the graphics don't appear to be as smooth. Now, one thing you'll definitely notice right off the bat is these are not courses. These are not tracks. This is the open road, and you can slam right into oncoming traffic. There are some checkpoints, as was common with racing games at the time. God damn it. Note that I'm in first place right now, and there it goes. I'm not in first place anymore. Yeah, you can slam into oncoming traffic, and if other cars that you're competing against slam into the oncoming traffic, they're going to be a big old smash up, and you can be caught right up in it. Sometimes your passenger in the car will scream out things or make certain observations or something. This game is so cool. And hey, I made first place. How about that? That was one of the easy courses. The settings are, there's Death Valley, there's Iowa, there's the LA Freeway, US 101, Arizona, Chicago, Grand Canyon, the Redwood Forest, Appalachia, and Beverly Hills. And then there's extra ones if you choose to cruise the USA. And unfortunately, I do not have great control with the steering wheel setting in MAME, so I could not put in my initials correctly. I managed to choose a medium difficulty setting this time. Yeah, if you get first place, you get a free game every time. Thank goodness, because yeah, three credits that it costs to play kind of sucks, or two to continue again. You can choose the different music tracks by pressing the radio button, and I don't remember how many different tracks there are, but there's certainly at least a handful, I believe. Boy, the graphics on this are just so great, and like I was saying earlier, I think that if you sometimes you get it, just the reactions and the way that the cars just fly in the air with a smash up, it just cracks me up. But yeah, sometimes there's narrow roads, and that might be to your advantage. You might be able to just do little twists back and forth to keep opponents from getting past you. Just so unnatural the way that the cars fly up in the air. Oh, this game is just hilarious, but yeah, it can be damn frustrating if you're trying to stay in the lead and then all of a sudden either traffic comes right at you or there's a big old smash up right in front of you and you can't get around it and you get caught up in it. You could actually get hit by that train there, but it's really not all that graphically impressive. In fact, it's kind of glitchy, so I didn't bother showing it. Yeah, I wasn't able to really get my initials put in correctly because of the steering wheel emulation not being terrific, being a little too touchy. We will now see an expert course, or expert location. Yeah, the easy ones are LA Freeway, US 101, and Arizona. And then medium are Death Valley, Iowa, Beverly Hills, and Appalachia. And then expert are Redwood Forest, Grand Canyon, and Chicago. And again, you can choose to cruise the USA, and that will take you from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. And when you do that whole Cruise the USA tour, at the very end in Washington, D.C., you will get to see the then President Bill Clinton in a hot tub with a couple ladies, which was unfortunately a sign of his infidelity in real life. At this point in 1994, the Monica Lewinsky scandal was still to come, but he had already had an issue with sexual harassment with was it Paula Jones? Yeah, his nickname was Slick Willie. It's not a surprise. There will be some areas where there's not much room to drive. There'll be only 2 lanes, and that might be good, that you can keep opponents from flying past you. And sometimes I apologize that the sound might not link up perfectly. It might be off sync a little bit at times. But at the checkpoints, you get 20 seconds back or thereabouts.
Choose your car.
And yeah, in order to change to a police car or a school bus or ATV Jeep, you hold down the View 2 button while you're choosing a car or moving to one of the cars. And the actual cars that you can initially choose are a 63 muscle car, the La Bamba, Devastator V2, or the Italia B69. And then the alternate cars are an ATV Jeep, a school bus, and a police car. And there's no secret car in the stead of the Italia B69. This game. It's just a riot. I'm sure, here we're listening to some of the alternate tracks. I'm sure gamers at the time felt the same way. They were probably laughing their asses off at the reactions of your passenger as you slam into traffic or slam into a smash up in front of you. As frustrating as it is to be part of a jam or have other cars slam into you or whatever, they can do the same. I mean, they can slam into each other. They can bash into oncoming traffic and make life a little bit easier for you. Definitely take advantage when there's a smash up that you're not a part of. But yeah, if you cruise the USA, we're going to look at the different cars. The silver one is probably the best. And yeah, here's one of the viewpoints. Don't use this one. I don't like it at all. But yeah, if you change to the different viewpoints, well, maybe it was in MAME that when I chose a different viewpoint, that the graphics didn't seem all that smooth anymore. I don't know. But here we're going to look at the ATV Jeep. I think on later iterations in the Cruisin' series, I think you could use a horn, and I don't think you can use that in this game. Some of the vehicles might have been able to do special tricks later in the series. Man, this game just when I'm not we're not gonna do a full playthrough. We're just gonna look at certain moments of the game. Yeah, there's the school bus. Plays the school bus. I don't know for sure whether or not you have kids on board, but I would hope not, because you can easily get into jams and smash ups. Kids would be in big trouble, and their parents wouldn't want you to drive them anymore. One advantage to using this school bus is that it's nice and wide, and if you're on narrow roads, then you could really keep other vehicles from trying to pass you, or you can really throw your weight around and bash into the other cars and probably incapacitate them for at least a little while. And here's the cop car. Unfortunately, I don't think you can use the noise in the cherries. You know, turn the siren on. There might have been a cop car that you could use in later entries in the Cruisin' series, where you could use the lights, turn on the siren. Yeah, if you choose to cruise the USA, Then some of the extra locations is Golden Gate Park, I think San Francisco, and there's a few other ones, maybe Death Valley? No. Grand Canyon? No. Iowa? No. Indiana and Appalachia and Washington, D.C. Oh, maybe you could play Appalachia on, without doing the tour. At any rate, this here is the, what's it called? The 63 muscle car? Or no, that was the La Bamba. Or no, this is the La Bamba. I think it's pretty durable, but the silver one has the best top speed, I believe. So that's probably the best car to use. Sometimes there'll be some sawhorses, and you can smash into those without really losing speed. And you can make them fly all over the place, or the cars in front of you can make them bounce all over the road. Whoops. I was getting really frustrated from those smash ups. I was definitely hurling salty language at the game. Oh boy. Okay, now I think we're going to do the Cruise the USA tour from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. And that takes you through Golden Gate Park, San Francisco, US 101, Redwood Forest, Beverly Hills, LA Freeway, Death Valley, Arizona, Grand Canyon, Iowa, Chicago, Indiana, Appalachia, and Washington, D.C. And again, if you get first place, you get a free game every time. So yeah, I would suggest using the silver car here, and it is called a Devastator V1. I can't tell you the make and model or whatever of any of the cars. I don't know jack shit about cars. Sorry. We're gonna have another racing game after this at number 2. Looking forward to that, and number 1 will be a Neo Geo title. So, Neo Geo Fighters, rejoice! Yeah, I remember seeing this in arcades for sure. I saw it in... I think I remember best seeing it at a like family-style diner. Yeah, racing games were really, really awesome in the 90s. I was starting to get tired of all the versus fighting games, all the rail shooters that were starting to pop up. But this, man, this or any of the other awesome racing games at the time, they were a lot of fun. And again, unfortunately, I couldn't really emulate the steering properly enough to put in the initials just right. Yeah, check it out, San Francisco. Whoa, yeah, I hate this. I hate this viewpoint. And there will be some big old jumps, or big old hills, just like in San Francisco. I've been to San Francisco probably a handful of times. Went to Chinatown. Well, the smell of the fish there, I couldn't handle it. God damn it. Yeah, it's funny to me now, but while I was playing it was really frustrating. There's a small number of vehicles that are part of the oncoming traffic that that you might not have been able to play as. There's like a semi-truck without the trailer, probably a few others, but there will be a number of cars that you could play as that are part of oncoming traffic. I never use the brake. You gotta just move at top speed or real close. And there's first place. The gal with the trophy looks like she's grinding on it. Yuck. Better wash that trophy off. And you'll see that map of the cities or areas that you've been to. Yeah, I like the music in this game. Number of different tracks that you can choose. But yeah, I would opt to use the silver car. I don't know what make it is. There is a jump, and if you're not moving fast enough, you're not gonna fall into a pit or whatever. I like the chopper there. If you like veer off the road or try to hit a train or something, or don't make a jump like that, it just ends up looking a little glitchy. There's like no fabulous death scenes or explosions or anything like that. Even if you get in a big old smash up, your car won't blow up or anything. You'll be able to start right back up. But chances are a number of cars will fly right by you. There's nothing special about not being able to finish a race. Usually it's pretty tough to even finish or to not finish a race, as long as you go at top speed as much as you can. But if you do fail to get to the end of a race in time, then and here's the Redwood Forest. I'm really not good at this one. If you do not finish a race in time, then it doesn't matter. You'll still be able to advance to the next race or whatever. And again, you get 20 seconds or thereabouts at each checkpoint. You have a powerful ass car. You can just shrug off major smash-ups. Sometimes the other cars will be clumsy as well. You can smash right through trees or knock them over, or telephone poles, not just knock them over. It's like you're driving a super-powered tank. Sometimes it's kind of glitchy if you drive through things, or things look really polygony or something. Yeah, we're not going to do a full playthrough, no way, but I wanted you to see at least a good chunk of each course, or each location. but yeah, it's I crack up now watching the smash ups and stuff, or me plowing into oncoming traffic or whatever, and hearing the passengers' reaction. Am I gonna come up short? It just made it. Not that it really matters. But at the time I was playing this, I was getting super frustrated real easy. But yeah, I will have another racing game coming up next. And it will be another classic. You might be able to guess what it is if you know of the games from 1994. You actually see coconuts fall out of the tree. There's so much to love about this game. It's so funny. I think the first time I played this, I just about wet myself. It's so awesome. Great sense of humor, and I believe Mark Turmell from the Midway and Williams programming fame was on board for this. Either him or Eugene Jarvis, one of the two. Or maybe both. I don't remember for sure. I just wanted you to see snippets, at least, of each of the Cruis'n USA tour. And again, you will be able to race all of the settings from not doing the tour, of which there were 10, and then there are some new ones that you get to race as well if you cruise the USA. I like the assembly line of the license plate that reflects your place on the list, and you get on that list if you had certain high times or fast times. Three of the he's a pinball wizard. There has to be a twist. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Shoot. Just the way that the sawhorses or the cars just defy gravity. You slam into them. Just hilarious. Really looking forward to moving on to 1995. A lot of big events for my time capsule that will be coming up. I remember when Mike Tyson was released from jail and got to resume his boxing career. Fought a guy named Peter McNeely and kicked his butt, and it looked like, oh, Mike Tyson's back. It just wasn't 100% the same. Damn it! After he lost to Buster Douglas. He's still tough. Still one of the best boxers I've ever seen in my lifetime. Yeah, we already saw some of these courses before when we were just doing the non-tour. We'd already seen, was it Arizona, Death Valley, and Chicago? So we're going to look at all the other ones. You get to see Mount Rushmore at some point. I've been to a small number of the locations that we see. I'd done some traveling with family in the past, and it was cool. But I've never been a big traveler. I've never actually been outside North America, and I don't care. If I had to go someplace, I'd choose probably like England or Japan. Might be kind of cool. I'm not confident enough of my command of Japanese language yet. And I have resources. Shoot. I just haven't used them yet. Oh god. I think I can actually like read and write Japanese better than I can speak it. There's Mount Rushmore. And I have been to Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. Never been to Death Valley or Iowa. LA Freeway, yeah, I've been there. US 101, I think I've been on there. Arizona, I've been there. Seen the Grand Canyon. Been to Chicago. Redwood Forest, I don't remember going through. Appalachia, no. Beverly Hills, I don't think so. Golden Gate Park, probably. San Francisco, yeah. And, yeah, there will be toll bridges in some areas, and they can be tough to navigate. But here we have just 2-lane roads. So if you have a vehicle that you can weave back and forth and keep traffic or your competitors from getting by you, do that. Damn it. There will be I think a couple locations where you can run into cows and splatter them all over the road. Oh. Yeah, like I said before, I would not recommend using the brake very much at all if you can help it. What a powerful ass car being able to knock over. Ooh, I made it right through the toll bridge that time. God damn it. Get out of my freaking way. Well, I didn't quite say it like that while I was playing earlier. I was definitely using some salty language, and I was getting really pissed off. I try not to lose my composure because I've got a renter in one of the rooms, and I don't want to make too much noise or whatever. Yeah, again, don't. Damn it, Jiminy Christmas, get the frick out of my way. Yeah, you don't coast to a stop when your time is up. You automatically stop. But again, it's treated just like continuing. Just put in a couple more credits and you get to go to the next location. Yeah, there's Chicago again. I love that plane. Probably coming out of O'Hare Airport. Yeah, I've been to Chicago just once. Yeah, Surprisingly, not much in the way of nightlife, and oh, made it right through again. Great pizza. I love deep dish pizza, and it was fan-freaking-tastic there. Good deli shops, too. We stayed right next to the Willis Tower. I was just getting whiplash or whatever from looking up at all the tall-ass buildings. God damn it! Stupid frickin'! Get the hell out of the way! Again, other vehicles can have the same smash up issues that you do. So if they do, take full advantage. Pass by them quickly. Whoops! God damn it! Boy, if only there we go, splattered cow. Well, if only real vehicles could make it through smash-ups that easily. I've been fortunate to never have been involved in a smash-up. I can't imagine how absolutely terrifying that would be. Did another cow get splattered? Yep, I smashed into a piece of it. Oh, this game's hilarious.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, QQP. I just couldn't put in the initials with steering steering being too loose or too touchy. Yeah, sometimes I got really careless and just I didn't care. Oops. Boink. Just drives right over trees. But yeah, just stay at top speed if you can help it, or close to it. And damn it. Wow, what? It's with the yellow exhaust from the bus. God damn it. Kind of makes me think of a really stupid old movie. Was around when I was a kid, called The Children, and it was like this bus that went through a toxic yellow cloud, and the kids in the bus turned evil and killed people by hugging them. It was a really stupid movie. Should have been on Mystery Science Theater 3000. I hope you enjoyed my 1994 series. It's coming to a close pretty soon. Yeah, I got first place. And the gal is again grinding herself against my trophy. I don't want it anymore.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, anytime that for that particular location that you get in the top times list, then you get your license plate put on that list. And we are on the final section, Washington, D.C. Damn it. And again, we will get to see Bill Clinton, President Clinton, in a hot tub with a couple girls, which again is unfortunately mirroring his real life infidelity. He lied under oath when he said that he did not have sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky. Dang it, get the frick out of my way. I was super frustrated when I was playing this, but I can look back on it now and laugh now that I'm done with it. Never been to Washington, D.C. Had the opportunity to go there, but I was in Virginia. That Virginia trip was kind of nice. Stayed at Townhouse, I think it was, with my mom. Groceries were way cheaper on the East Coast. Gas was way cheaper on the East Coast. And here we get to see Bill Clinton in the hot tub.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
That is Cruising USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Cruising, come on down. I love it. Come on in the Y'all come back.
He's got some cows behind him, too. Well, that is Cruising USA. Game number 3 in our 20 from 1994 series. This was created by a company called TV Games Incorporated with assistance from Midway Games and Nintendo. And again, this would be showcased on Nintendo's Nintendo 64 console, which was still, I think, a couple years away. Or thereabouts. And here's some of the development team from that was responsible for Cruising USA. Well, that was Cruising USA, created by TV Games Incorporated, Midway, and Nintendo in 1994. Well, this is Crazy Clown Racing. Thanks for watching, and this is game number 3 in our 20 from 1994 series. Hope to see you soon for game number 2. Bye-bye, folks.
Another night, another dream, but